Hi everybody, it's Ryan from Ryviews.com, and I'm back with part 2 of my walkthrough of Gemcraft Chapter 2 Chasing Shadows with no Magician's Pouch. So, as I mentioned in the first part, I'm not going to be going through this walkthrough level by level because I think that's kind of a waste of time, but I do think it is useful to kind of go step by step and see what I've done to get this far without the Magician's Pouch. Of course, this early in the game it's fairly easy and I don't expect anyone to have problems, but I will tell you, when you get the Magician's Pouch, you can see here you get 30 skill points. You get a few other traits and skills offered to you, as well as a few things that you unlock that you can't otherwise get. So that means right off the bat you're losing out on some skill points. Best way to get that back is to go through and look at the achievements. Each achievement you get gives you 1 skill point. So there's an easy way to spam these. If you replay the first 3 levels or so, you can get a lot of these easily, like clicking them all. I don't know if they're buildings the first 3, but somewhere in the first tiles. So somewhere in this set. Like here, for example, you can click on the wizard tower. Here you can click on some of these buildings. Easy achievements to get, It might be angering a wave, which is super easy to deal with. You can call 5 waves early. That's pretty simple too. Lots of these are very easy to do with almost no planning or forethought. And even like something like this with banishment, you can just let them run. I haven't done it yet, but it's pretty simple to just let monsters run through your tower and just kind of take it from there. So that's a great way to build up skill points really fast. Now, one thing to remember, which I mentioned this in my first tips and tricks, but sure, go ahead and listen to these again. Unspent skill points go to your initial mana. So the more you spend on skills, the less initial mana you have. So it's a good balancing tactic to go through. So don't go nuts with skills. You want to save back some skill points so you have the initial mana. Super important early in the game because you don't have a whole lot else going for you. So you want to have that initial mana. Basically, that's the main takeaway from this, is when you're starting out, get lots of achievements, spam it as much as you can, and if you need to grind, then play a few levels, get a few talisman fragments, and then spam some early levels to get 3 or 4 shadow cores every time and upgrade these, because they're all pretty cheap to upgrade anyway. The lower level ones cost like 7, 5, 4 to upgrade. You can usually get that by playing 1 level in the second or third tiles. I mean, it's pretty simple. Really fast, going to my skills, just want to show you, I up this by far the most. I think it's the most important one in my mind, because this is very important. You get a lot more mana. Everything else I have kind of spread around. The important thing, always upgrade in sets of 3. I mentioned this before, but you want to make sure you get that secondary characteristic. So this has the -12, -6. Second characteristic jumps up to 9, and won't go to 12 until you ramp it up 3 more times. So do it in rounds of 3, and that's the way to maximize the efficiency of your skill points. Okay. I'll check back again in a few more levels or tiles. Until then, let me know if you have any questions, or let me know specific levels you want me to look at, and I can definitely help out with that. Thanks for listening, everybody. Visit www.ryviews.com for more content, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.